Good morning, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. This is the 2020 World Series, game number 2, the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. We are at Globe Life Field, where all the World Series games are actually played. The Dodgers lead this series 1-0. So for those of you who did not check game number 1, you might want to. It was a fun game to play, as we now have some more modern-day baseball to play, and I do like modern-day baseball. Bears Den 007 is first to join us here at Globe Life Field. Today we got a good matchup here between the Rays and the Dodgers. As we said, the Dodgers lead 1-0. We'll see if the Rays can maybe tie the series up. A little bit of a change, though, I have to do, and it's a little weird. Now, the starting pitcher for the Dodgers in game number 2 was Tony Gonsolin. He was 2 wins and 2 losses with a 2.31 ERA. I had a little problem with this game before I decided to start it. Tony Gonsolin was an opener, not a starter. Now, that's what they're calling bullpen games now. So if you have a bullpen game, Dave Roberts did this as a bullpen game. Gonsolin started, only went 1.1 innings, and then he just went right to his bullpen after that. In order to get a full replay, I was really considering doing a bullpen game with Gonsolin, but then I thought, you know what? I hate the bullpen idea. I think it's a waste. I think you waste your bullpen pitchers, especially if you get low in the later game. And then, of course, C&D Baseball TV with Tony Porter here at Globe Life Field joins us. So I absolutely agree with Tony, and I hate the opener idea. So Gonsolin is going to pitch as long as I can get him to go. I don't like the openers. I don't understand the meaning behind it. Maybe it's to save your starters. I don't know. I think it's dumb. I think it's stupid. Like the base runner on second rule after the 10th inning. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play a normal game of baseball as best as we can. So Tony Gonsolin is the starter for the Dodgers. Let's get started right off here. Top of the first inning, leading off for the Rays will be Austin Meadows. He is the designated hitter for the Rays here. Batted .205 in 2020. So Meadows gets the call. Dodgers lead 1-0. 2020 World Series. Let's play some baseball. 3-3 from Gonsolin starts as a wild pitch. Ball 1. Do it again. 2-6 from Gonsolin against the lefty. That's a walk chance. The 19 is high. Globe Life Field adds 2 to walks, and that's all they'll do. So Meadows gets the swing. That's a 2-6, and he flies to right. That is out number 1, and next batter is Brandon Lau. He is at second base. Gonsolin with the pitch, 4-5, wild pitch again, ball 1. Do it again. 6-4, Gonsolin strikeout chance. 3, got him. He struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Gonsolin. He had 46 of them in last year. And that brings up the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. This guy is going to be a stud. This kid's going to be good. He had a great postseason, and we haven't heard the last of Arozarena. Better watch him. He's going to be a lot of fun to watch in 2021. Gonsolin with the pitch. 1-2, strikeout chance, 19 high. Arozarena swings 2-3. That's a base hit past short. And Arozarena gets himself on first with a single. Next batter, first baseman Ji-Man Choi, batted .230. He got the call at first base today for the Rays in this game. I don't think my game will take that long. Runner at first, infield is normal, rolling a strat, and that is a 4. Oh, Arozarena's got a chance to steal. He's got a 20 stolen base rating. Gonsolin adds 1. Will Smith is the catcher. He has no adjustment, but the only way Arozarena gets thrown out is on a 20. Not a problem. He'll steal second base. Why not? And now Choi will bat, but Arozarena again. We roll strategy, see if anything happening. This time, nothing. So 2 outs. Arozarena on its second. Gonsolin will pitch 4-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. Choi gets the swing 6-2, and he grounds it to second base, and the inning ends there. So no runs and a hit for the Rays. They do strand one. Starting pitcher for the Rays in this game was Blake Snell. 4 wins, 2 losses, a 3.24 ERA. He gets the call. And no, we're not going to do no Kevin Cash if Blake Snell gets in trouble. Although the only difference is it makes it a little tough to do that when Blake Snell only faced 18 batters before getting tired. You know, it's not that they actually got tired. It's when they normally got pulled out. And I still think that's ridiculous. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Mookie Betts. He is in right field, and Betts is a beast. Mookie Betts yesterday was in his first game, he was 3 for 5, 2 home runs and a single. Mookie Betts, if Mike Trout is the best player in baseball, Mookie Betts is the best player in the National League. Mookie Betts is a beast. Snell will pitch. That's a 3-1 strikeout. Strikeout plus. That's a 2, and he will go down. Struck him out. First strikeout for Snell. He had 63 of them last year. Next batter is the shortstop, Corey Seeger, batted 307 for the Dodgers in 2020. Steeler fan joins us here at Globe Life Field. Snell with the pitch, 6-6, strikeout plus 17, got him. He struck out Seeger. Strikeout number 2 for Snell. Coming up next is third baseman Justin Turner, batted 307 for the Dodgers. Snell already dealing and wheeling and dealing. 4-4 range play. Turner gets the swing 5-6, and against the lefty, it's a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Wendell. His range is a 4, and he'll make the play, and he'll throw to first to get the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Dodgers. No score after 1. Top of the second coming up. As I said, we're going to keep Gonsolin in there as long as we can. We're going to try to play some normal type baseball here. Here's Manuel Margot for the Rays. He is in right field. Gonsolin looking in. Pitch on the way, 1-3 against a righty. Strikeout plus. That 19 is too high. Margot gets the swing, 2-5, and he singles into center field. Base hit for the Rays. Next up is third baseman Joey Wendell, batted 286 in 2020. Wendell also had 4 home runs. Infield will go to half. We will check the strat. That's a 20. Gonsolin has no pickoff chance. So Gonsolin will pitch. That's a 6-5, and that's a strikeout chance. The 9 is too high. Wendell just avoids it. He does get the swing, 5-5, and that's a base hit to center. Manuel Margot's base running rating is a 5. Single to center to get to third. -1 is a 4. And the center fielder for the Dodgers is Bellinger. -1, a 3. So a 1-3. Margot is safe. 4-5 he holds. 6 someone's out. And he will hold at second on the 5. But the Rays are in business with runners at first and second and nobody out. That will bring up the shortstop, Willie Adames. Infield will stay halfway. Checking on a strat roll, 15, nothing happening. Gonsolin will pitch. That's a 2-2 walk chance. Yep, that's good. He will walk Adames. And the Rays are now off to a very good start here in the second. Bases are loaded and no one out. Here's center fielder Kevin Kiermaier. He only batted .217 last year for the Rays. Not one of his better years, but you know what? After only 49 games, I think if he played 150 or 155, I know that average would have went up. I know Kiermaier would have finished maybe around the 240, 250 range. Kiermaier could hit. Infield, let's see what we're going to do here. Bases are loaded. The infield is going to still stay halfway. The Dodgers are going to play for 2 to try and settle for the run. Strat roll says a 17, nothing happening. Gonsolin will pitch. That's a 3-6. That's an error chance. Kiermaier will swing 5-6, and that's going to be a base hit. Hit the first base, and that is Muncy. His error rating is an 8. That is a 3, and that's going to be a base hit and an error, and that's a 2-base error on a single, a third. So Margot will come in to score. It's an automatic 2-base error. It's actually an infield single with a base error. Wendell scores. Adams goes to third, and Kiermaier is on second. 2 runs come in for the Rays, and it is 2-0 on a single and an error. Oh, not a good start there for Muncy, makes the error. So that is a single and an E3, first error on the Dodgers. 2 runs come in to score, and runners at second and third. And that brings up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Infield now is going to play in with runners at second and third. Infield will play in. They're going to try to keep Adames, try to make it a little bit harder for Adames to score. There's still nobody out. So Adames does have an opportunity to hold if he wishes, but we'll see what the play is. Gonsolin will pitch to Zunino. He's the catcher. Still nobody out, top of the second. Strat roll says a 12, nothing happening. Gonsolin will pitch. And that is a 6-6 strikeout plus. Got him. Big strikeout, even with the 20. He got him. Big K there for Gonsolin. That's strikeout number 2. And that is the first out. Next up for the Rays is Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1. Strat comes in at 10. Nothing happening there. Infield is still in. Gonsolin will pitch. That's a 6-6 again. Again, a strikeout plus 10. And he got him with a 16. That 13 becomes a 23. Another big K by Gonsolin. That is strikeout number 3 for him. 2 outs. If the Dodgers only get out of this, only giving up 2 runs, that's not bad. Infield now goes back. Here's Brandon Lau. Runners at second and third. Strat says a 6, no play. Gonsolin will pitch to Lau. And that's a 6-3. And against the lefty, that's an automatic out. It's a star 5, a fly out to center. And the inning is over. 2 runs for the Rays on 3 hits and a big error to allow an extra run to score right there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Blake Snell comes back out to pitch. And the batter will be Max Muncy. He leads off for the Dodgers. He's at first base. Muncy had 12 home runs last year, only batted 192. But then again, as I said, in a 60-game season, I think Muncy would have had probably at least 30 and maybe 30 home runs, I think. Maybe around 30, 29, 28. I know that average would have went up. 60-game season, very small sample size here. Snell will pitch to Muncy. And that is a 2-2 strikeout chance. 14 is high. Muncy gets the swing. 3-3. And against the lefty, that's going to be a base hit past first. And Muncy will hold there. Single for Muncy. Dodgers get their first base runner. That brings up the catcher, Will Smith. He batted .289 last year for the Dodgers and had 8 home runs. Infield halfway. Strat says an 8. Nothing happening. Snell will pitch. That's a 1-5. Strikeout chance. 12 is high. Smith gets the swing. 1-5. And that's a ground ball to third. Smith's double play rating 2. Snell +1 is 3. Halfway is 4. Second base, Lau 0. So a 1-4, they turn it. And they don't. Muncy will get to second base on it, as the only play obviously was at first. So Smith is out, and we have 1 down. Muncy goes to second base. Here is Cody Bellinger, another young good ball player here for the Dodgers. Again, batting average 239, but he had 12 home runs in 56 games, so I know he would have had a better season. The infield is back. They're going to play with Muncy on at second base. Let's see what the strat roll says. 17 says nothing. Snell will pitch. That's a 1-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Bellinger swings 2-6. It's a ground ball to third. The throw goes to first for out number 2. Muncy's base running rating is a 3. The only way he can get to third base is on a 6. And he'll stay right where he's at for 2 outs. 2 down. And now here is A.J. Pollock. Pollock is the designated hitter today for the Dodgers. 2 outs. Strat says a 2. Muncy's not going anywhere, and you don't hit and run with a runner on second anyway with 2 outs. Snell will pitch. 2-3. Hit by pitch. 15 is high. Pollock jumps out the way. Swings the bat. 2-4. It's a star 2, and he grounds it to third again. So Joey Wendell makes all 3 putouts to end the inning, but the Dodgers did get a hit after 2. Rays lead the Dodgers 2-0. Here in game number 2 of the 2020 World Series replay. We go to the top of the third. I've not been mentioning how some of the players did yesterday. I should be doing that. Leading off for the Rays in the top of the third, Randy Arozarena. He was 1 for 4 yesterday. Gonsolin will pitch. And I want to get the batters here set. Gonsolin will pitch. And that's a 6-3. And against a righty, that's a blank. Arozarena gets to swing 3-4, star 6, and he flies out to right. That's the first out. Here's G-Man Choi. Choi did not bat yesterday. He was not in the starting lineup. Gonzalez will pitch. 2-6. And against the lefty, walk chance. 11 is good. He will walk Choi. Troy will trot down to first. Here's Margot. Margot yesterday was 1 for 4. Infield goes to half. Check a strat. That's a 3. No play. Gonsolin will go ahead and pitch. And that is a 2-6 against a righty. It's a blank. Margot gets to swing 5-2. Star 4. It's a ground ball to short. Margot's double play rating 0. Nothing from Gonsolin, so add 1. Second base for the Dodgers is Hernandez. He has none, so they only turn a double play on a 1. They won't make it. Choi, of course, that's a 5. He'll be thrown out at second easily. So there'll have to be a fielder's choice, and there are 2 outs. And that will bring up Wendell. Wendell yesterday was 0 for 4. He's still looking for his first hit of the series. 2 outs. Margot on it first. Nothing. Oh, Margot's got a good chance to steal. He's got 15. Gonsolin +1 is a 16. Nothing from Smith. An 80% chance to steal second base with Wendell at the plate. Why not? And he just slides in under the tag with a 16. He got it. Margot steals second base. He steals second base right there. Second stolen base of the game for the Rays. Margot just barely got under the tag. But he is safe. Reroll the strat. A 9. This time nothing happening. Gonsolin will pitch. That's a 4-4. That's at the park. Globe Life Field says 6-4, and that is going to be a rare play. So rare play with men on base. Let's see what we get. And that is a 21. Liner to shortstop who attempts to double up the closest base runner. Resolve play is an L6 range play with the catch being an automatic double play. Well, we already know there's 2 outs, so this is a range play. This is a range play, and the ball is hit to the shortstop, and that is Seeger. His range is a 4. The infield is normal. He will make the catch, and the inning is over. So it just goes as a line out to short, and that will do it. They did get a walk, but they can't do anything after that. And we go to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Enrique Hernandez. He gets the call today. He's at second base. He did not start yesterday, so he has no record yet. Snell doing a pretty good job. Let's see how long he can go. Snell will pitch. And that is a 6-5, and that's a wild pitch. Ball 1. Do it again. 2-4, error on a throw. Hernandez will swing 6-3, line drive right to second, and that is out number 1. Nice catch there by Lau. Next up is Chris Taylor. Taylor is in left field for this game. Taylor yesterday was 1 for 3. Snell's pitch. 2 and 3 there. That's a hit by pitch. The 19 is way out of there. Taylor will swing 5-1, and he grounds it to short. So Snell doing his best imitation of what he did in the World Series anyway. And that brings up the very dangerous Mookie Betts. Betts yesterday, as I said, was 3 for 5, but he is 0 for 1 today. He had 2 home runs yesterday. Snell with the pitch. And that's a 6-5. That's a wild pitch again. Ball 1. Do it again. 5-2. And that is a strikeout chance. 7. Got him. He struck him out. Betts does a little worse against lefties with an 11, and he got him. And Betts strikes out for the second time today. And that is strikeout number 3 for Snell. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Go the Dodgers. Still 2-0 Rays. Anything can happen in a World Series game. We go to the top of the 4th. Here's Willie Adames. Adames walked his last time up. Gonsolin last year for the Dodgers, 2 wins, 2 losses, a 2.31 ERA out of 8 starts. Kind of think maybe Gonsolin would have been at least maybe a 10-game winner, I think. Probably a 10-game winner. Not entirely true. I don't know. Gonsolin, 2-3, wild pitch, ball 1. Do it again. 1-4, range play. Adames will swing 2-5. That is a ball into left field, possible double. And it's going to be up to a Rosarena to make the play. A 1-3 he does, and yes, he does. Randy Rosarena takes a double away from Adames. That's out number 1. Becomes a fly out to left. As I said, Randy Rosarena, not Rosarena, I'm sorry, that's Taylor. I forget, the Rays are batting, not the Dodgers at the time. Taylor is in left field. His range is a 4. He makes the play anyway. So, dang. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. So that's a fly out to left. Kiermaier, the batter, he's 1 for 1. Gonsolin will pitch to Kiermaier. And that's a 4-3. That's against the lefty, it's a blank. Kiermaier gets the swing, 3-6, and that's a ball at the right field. And that is an 8, and that is going to be a double for Kiermaier. So Adames didn't get the double, but Kiermaier does. And he will go to second. A double to right. So Kiermaier goes to second base. He'll hold there. Gonsolin gives up the double. The batter now is Mike Zunino. Kiermaier's 2 for 2 now. 1 out. Infield will be normal. Checking a strat. That's a 20. Gonsolin has no pickoff chance. Scorecards still have tiny font. Yeah, I know about the Digit Dugout. I create my own score sheets. Only takes me about 3 minutes, a few minutes. Gonsolin will pitch. And that's a 4-6. Strikeout plus 13. Got him. He struck out Zunino. That is strikeout number 4 for Gonsolin, and that's out number 2. And next batter will be Meadows. Meadows is 0 for 2, and this is already Gonsolin's 19th batter he's about to face. He will be tired after Meadows, and this is only the 4th. We'll see if we can keep him in there. 2-5 for Gonsolin. That's a strikeout chance. That 4 got him. He struck him out. Strikeout number 5 for Gonsolin, and the inning comes to an end. The Rays do get a hit, a double by Kiermaier, but that's it. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom half of the 4th inning coming up. Blake Snell still pretty strong. Leading off for the Dodgers is Seeger. Corey Seeger. This kid gets better and better every year. Los Angeles Dodgers always seem to find good players when you need them. In their entire history, you always look in their entire history, you look at pretty much always 3 or 4 baseball teams that always seem to be in it every single year. And that would be, and in my opinion, that is the Yankees, the Dodgers, and the Cardinals. And sometimes, most of the time, the Red Sox. But those 3 teams always seem to be in it every single year. Yankees, Dodgers, and Cardinals. No matter how bad the Cardinals get hit with injuries or whatever, they always seem to play good baseball no matter what. Same thing with the Dodgers and same thing with the Yankees. Always in it. Snell with the pitch. As much as I love to say the Mets, Tony, unfortunately, no. As much as I want to say my Mets are in that discussion, I can't. 1-2 from Snell. That is a strikeout chance, and he will get Seeger. Strikeout number 4 for Snell. I would love to say my Mets, but unfortunately I can't. Here's Justin Turner. Not Turner, I'm sorry. Justin Turner, he's next. Turner will bat. Snell will pitch to Turner, and that's a 3-2, and that's a wild pitch, ball 1. In all reality, 2016 playoffs. I know, right? 4-6. That's a strikeout plus. That 6 gets Turner, and that is another K, and that'll be strikeout number 5 for Snell. So 2 quick outs there, and now here's Muncy. Yankees have made it to World Series in 2009. I'm not talking World Series. I'm just talking how good teams usually are. They just are. Snell's pitch. 3-3. Error chance. Muncy gets the swing. 3-3 against the lefty. That's a base hit to first. The ball is hit to Choi. His error rating is a 10. That's a 12. There will not be an error, so Muncy will hold at first, but he does get the single. And that is the second hit from Muncy. He's 2 for 2. He's the only one that's got hits for the Dodgers in this game. Mets are homegrown. Yankees are store-bought. Muncy on it first. Next batter for the Dodgers will be Smith. Smith is 0 for 1. The infield will play normal, and that is an 18. Nothing happening on the strat. Snell will pitch to Smith. And that's a 2-6, and that is a home run chance. Smith against the lefty, 1-13. That is a 14. He just missed a 2-run tying home run. But Smith does get the swing, and that is a 1-2, and he flies out to right. So it's a long fly ball deep to right field. Going back for it is Margot at the track near the wall, makes the catch. And that retires the side. And after 4, it's still 2-0 Rays. No runs and a hit for the Dodgers. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Tony Gonsolin is now tired. Let's see how long we can keep him out there. He's only given up 2 runs. Let's see how long we can keep him out there. My rule is very simple. I do use the optional rule. If it does fall on a tired cell, on a parentheses cell, he is automatically exhausted, and I remove him. I do follow that optional rule. I do like it. So here's Brandon Lau. He'll lead off for the Rays. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Globe Life Field. Gonsolin with the pitch. 1-4. Range play. Lau will swing. 4-3. Base hit to left field. The ball is hit to Taylor, though. It's a range play. His range is a 4. And he will make the catch. He takes a hit away from Brandon Lau. And that is out number 1. Not the first time Taylor has done that in this game. Next up will be Randy Arozarena. I tell you the truth, I cannot wait for baseball season to start. Being down here in South Florida, I do get to watch the Marlins and the Rays. And of course, I do subscribe to MLB at Bat to watch the Mets. But I do want to watch Rays baseball. I want to see this kid play. I want to see him play. Gonsolin will pitch. That's a 1-5. That's a double question mark that will exhaust him. And that is a 19, and Arozarena is a righty, and a 1-4 is too high. So Arozarena will hit 6-3, and he grounds it to third. And that is out number 2, and that will take out Gonsolin. He hits the double question mark, parentheses, which is a fatigue cell, and he will come out, which is a shame. But I will follow that rule. Gonsolin is going to come out of the game. The Dodgers will go to the pen. And they got lefty Ji-Man Choi coming up for the Rays. And let's see who the Dodgers want to go with. Everybody is still available. There is a day off tomorrow, so all the relievers would get time off. And they're going to go with Victor Gonzalez. 3 wins, no losses, a 1.33 ERA. It is an optional rule. Yes, it is. It is an optional rule, but it's a rule I like to follow. I do believe that. I do believe it. So here's Victor Gonzalez. He'll come on and pitch for the Dodgers against Ji-Man Choi with 2 outs. No, it's not only red when tired. No, you still follow it regularly, but it is considered in parentheses, which means it is considered a tired symbol. So you do read that when he is tired. Yeah, it's in the book. Check. It is in the rule book. You'll find it. And in the annotated rules, it's in there. Gonzalez will pitch. 1-2. Range play at the park. Globe Life Field says 2-1. That's a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Turner. His range is a 3. And he can't get it. Is that going to be a single or a double? That's going to be a single for Choi. He gets on base. And the next batter will be Manuel Marget. Choi gets a base hit. He will hold it first. There are 2 outs. Infield will stay normal. Anything on a strat? 7, nothing happening. Gonzalez will pitch. And that's a 3-6. Range play again. Margot will swing. 5-1. Fly ball to center field. That is hit to Bellinger. His range is a 5. And he can't get it. It's a 6. And he can't get it. Is that going to be a single or a double? That's a single as well. Ji-Man Choi, base running rating 2. With 2 outs becomes a 3. Single to center. -1 is a 2. Center fielder Bellinger has a -1 arm. So the only way Choi gets to third is on a 1. And that's going to be a 3, and he's going to hold it second. A base hit for Marget out of the range of Bellinger, but he did make a quick throw and got the ball into the infield quickly. The batter now is Joey Wendell. Wendell is 1 for 2. He's singled in the second. Runners at first and second. Gonzalez is not tired yet, but he will be after 2 more batters. Gonzalez will pitch to Wendell with 2 outs. And that is a 14, nothing happening on the road. Gonzalez will pitch. That's a 3-1 wild pitch. 1, yes! And the runners will advance. Gonzalez throws it to the backstop, and the runners advance a base. They will keep him out there and do it again. 2 outs, now runners at second and third. I will re-roll the strat, see if anything has changed. Nothing. Gonzalez will pitch to Wendell, and that's a 1-4. That's at the park. Globe Life Field says 4-3. It's a star 5 and a ground out to short, and the Dodgers get out of it. No runs, 2 hits. We are halfway through the game. 2-0 Rays. Bottom of the 5th inning, here comes Kevin Cash to take out Blake Snell. I'm just kidding. Blake Snell saying, "What are you doing out here, manager?" He said, "I'm here to take you out." Blake Snell says, "Will you please go back to the dugout? I'm trying to pitch here." So Kevin Cash tries to take out Blake Snell, but Blake Snell tells him to go do something with himself. And it says, "You know what? I'm going to play for the Padres next year. But get away from me." Here's Cody Bellinger. He'll lead off for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 5th. As Kevin Cash tries to take out Snell, but Snell says, go climb a tree. Bellinger is 0 for 1. And that's a 5-3. That's a strikeout chance, but the 18 is high. Bellinger gets the swing, though, 6-5, but he pops out to first. And that's out number 1. Next batter is A.J. Pollock. Snell with the pitch. 3-3, possible error. Pollock will swing 1-6. That's a ball hit to right field. And that is a 7. And against the lefty, that's a double. That is a double to right field. And the right fielder for the Tampa Bay Rays is Margot. His error rating is a 0. So there's not going to be an error on a 7. But Pollock does have a double. Pollock will hold at second base. And the next batter is Hernandez. Runner on second. There is 1 out. Strat is suicidal. I'll re-roll it. That's an 8. Nothing happening there. Snell will go ahead and pitch. And that is a 6-4. And that's at the park. Globe Life Field. Globe Life Field says 2-2. And that's going to be a base hit to left field with a possible double. That's a single plus 7. Pollock automatically, it's a 2-base advance. He will come in to score. Hernandez has a chance to turn that into a double. His base running rating is a 5. And the ball is hit to left field, and that is a Rosarena. He has no arm. A 1-5, Hernandez makes it to second. 6, he's out, and he's safe. So Hernandez turns that into a double, and it's now 2-1. Two to 1 Dodgers. 2-1 Rays. Enrique Hernandez gets a double. He will hold at second base with 1 out. And the batter now is Chris Taylor. Kevin Cash wants to take him out now. Snell looks him back. 2 consecutive doubles, though, now. 1 out. And that is a 4. Nothing happening on the strat. Infield is still normal. Snell will pitch. That's a 6-5. Wild pitch. 4. Yep. Hernandez will go to third. Snell throws it to the backstop. And now the tying run is 90 feet away. Now the infield's going to come in. Hernandez got good speed. He could still score. With one out, I think I still might send him. Taylor at the plate. Strat roll says a 17. Ooh, a squeeze play. Oh, do I try a squeeze here? Oh, and they did that in the World Series also. They actually did that in the World Series with a squeeze play. Taylor's got a good bunt, but the infield is in. Ooh, squeeze play a chance? With one out, no. You know what? It's early. I'll let Taylor hit. I'll call off the squeeze and let Snell pitch. And that is a 4-3. That's a possible error on a grounder. Taylor will swing 4-1, and that is a fly ball to left field. Now that is out number 2. Taylor has no sacrifice fly automatic, so Enrique is going to try to score. Base running rating is a 5. The ball is hit to left. Arozarena has a 0 from an arm. The only way Hernandez is on a 6, Hernandez is out 1-5. He scores, and he's safe. Hernandez does come in to score on a sacrifice fly. We are tied at 2. The Dodgers do it again with 2 outs. Now Snell is tired. We'll see if I can keep him out there. But he'll have to face off against Mookie Betts with 2 outs. Betts, however, is 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Snell will pitch to Betts. He is tired. But let's see how long we can keep him. 5-1. Range play. Betts gets to swing. 5-3. That's a start, too. It's a ground ball to third. Joey Wendell's range is a 4. And he's got it. Throws to first. Side retired. Betts is 0 for 3 in this game. But 2 runs for the Dodgers on 2 hits and a sacrifice fly. We are tied at 2 after 5. You better, you bets. You got to admit with me there, Tony, Mookie Betts is a beast. He's already down the Hall of Fame. He's already walking down the Hall of Fame path. Willie Adames will lead off for the Rays. The Rays have right, left, right coming up. Victor Gonzalez is going to come out. The Dodgers will go to a right-hander. And yes, I am using the 3-batter rule. Unfortunately, I have to. Coming to pitch for the Dodgers will be Dustin May. 3 wins, 1 loss, a 2.57 ERA. He'll come in to pitch. I am using the 3-batter rule. No, I'm not using the runner on second base and extra innings rule. That rule can go kiss my booty. Dustin May, however, can pitch to a lot of batters here with 17. I know we only had 2 relief appearances, but in the playoffs, I don't care. Everybody's available. Dustin May will pitch to Adames. That's a 6-6 against a righty. It's a blank. Adames will swing 3-3, ground out to third. That's the first out. Next batter up is Kevin Kiermaier. Kiermaier having a good game. He's 2 for 2. He's got a single and a double. 1 out. Pitch from May. That's a 3-5. That's a range play. Kiermaier gets to swing 1-3. Star 6 is the ground ball to third. That is Turner. His range is a 3. And he can't get it. Single or double. That's going to be a single for Kiermaier. He has his 3rd hit of the game. As a tough play for Justin Turner. Can't get it at third. Kiermaier will hold it first with 1 out. Infield goes halfway. Say Rays in Tampa in 2008 versus Tigers. I've been to Tropicana Field too. That is the worst baseball stadium in the game. Worst baseball stadium in the game, and maybe in history. Ball hits the catwalk, it's a single. Are you kidding me? Ball hits the catwalk, it's an out. Ball hits the D ring, it's a home. Hits the A ring, it's a home run. Come on. Ridiculous place to play baseball. And Tampa Bay right now, St. Petersburg is trying to make room for a new Rays ballpark. They are now starting to work on it. Well, of course you're special. Of course you're special, Tony. Let's see, Kiermaier on it first. Let's see if we got anything on strat roll. 18. Ooh, who's the batter? Mike Zunino is the batter. The 18 says nothing happening. May will pitch. 3-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Zunino gets the swing. 2-4. Double the right field for Zunino. He gets a double. Will that score Kiermaier? Base running rating is a 5. To get to home on a double to right, -1 is a 4. The right fielder is Betts. He has a -2 arm. So a 1-2. Kiermaier scores. 3-5 he holds. 6, someone's out. That is a 5. He will hold at third. As Mookie Betts gets the ball into the infield faster than that. Double for Zunino. And the batter is Meadows. Infield will now come in to try to prevent Kiermaier from scoring. There is one out. Strat roll says a 5, nothing happening. May will pitch to Meadows. And that's a 3-2. And against the lefty, it's a blank. Meadows gets the swing. 4-6. And it's a fly ball to right field. Now that is out number 2. Meadows, sacrifice fly rating a 2. No. So he goes down. Kiermaier, base running rating is a 5. And the ball is hit to right field, which of course is Betts, a -2 arm. I'm going to send him a 1-3. Kiermaier scores. 4-5 he holds. 6, someone's out. And that is a 4. He will hold. He will not score. As Betts throws that ball in really quickly. 2 outs. Holy cow. Kiermaier saying, God, what a cannon for an arm. And now it'll be up to Brandon Lau. Still runners at second and third, but now the infield is normal. Strat roll says a 10. Nothing happening. May will pitch to Lau. And that's a 5-1. Against the lefty, it's a blank. Lau gets the swing. 1-6. That's a double to right field. That'll clear the bases. Lau gets the big double. Kiermaier comes in to score. Zunino comes in to score. Lau goes to second. It's 4-2 Rays. Nothing they can do, nothing that Mookie Betts can do there, and the Rays now take a 4-2 lead here in the top of the 6th. As Dustin May can't get the runners out. And that will bring up Randy Arozarena. They're going to keep May out there, try to see if he can finish the inning. 2 outs, runner on second now. Strat says a 20. May turns around, throws to second. Got him, picked him off. He is out of there. May picks off Lau at second and will end the inning. What a play by May to at least end it, but the Rays do get the runs in. Picked him off. But 2 runs for Tampa Bay on 3 hits. 4-2 Rays, bottom of the 6th coming up. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Corey Seeger. Rays now leading 4-2 here in Game 2 of this World Series replay. Blake Snell is going to stay out there. Kevin Cash coming out. Snell says, look, let me try to pitch here, all right? But if he does hit a fatigue sell, I will yank him. Corey Seeger leads off for the Dodgers. Suadice, so re-roll 1-2, strikeout chance, 13 is high. Seeger will swing 6-5, and he grounds it to third. That's out number 1. One of the things I do like about inside pitch, it does not obliterate pitchers when they get tired. It lets them pitch. Some people say it's too mild. I think it's right where you need to be. Unlike Payoff Pitch and some other games, they destroy pitchers when they get tired. I don't think a pitcher gets that bad after pitching a few batters. Here's Justin Turner. Turner is 0 for 2. Snell with the pitch. That's a 6-5 wild pitch. Ball 1. Do it again. Snell 4-3. That's an error on a grounder. Turner will swing 6-5. And against the lefty, that is a ground ball to first base. The ball is hit to Choi. His error rating is a 10. That is a 5. He will make the error. Choi makes an error at first. That's an E3. That's an E3. Turner will be safe. It was just a grounder, so Turner stays at first base. First error on the Rays. And the batter now is Max Muncy. Muncy is 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. Infield goes to halfway. Snell will still pitch to Muncy. Turner on it first. Checking Strat. That's a 3. Nothing happening. Snell will pitch. And that's a 4-4 range play. Muncy swings 3-2 against the lefty. It's a ball hit to second base. That could be a single, but the ball is hit to Lau. His range is a 3, but the infield halfway makes it a 2. He can't get it. That's going to be a base hit. As the infield halfway does make the difference there, and we got a single for Muncy. On a single to second base, Turner's base running rating is a 2. Needs to be a 3 in order to get to third. He will hold. But Muncy does get the single, and that is the third hit for Muncy. And here's Will Smith with runners at first and second. Now you got to consider, because a S1 here could fatigue Snell, and it will score a run. Now you got to continue. Now you got to continue the. Now you got to think. Do you want Snell to try to get out of this? I'm going to go with Snell. 1 out. Infield is halfway still. Rolling a Strat. 11. Nothing happening. Snell will pitch to Smith. Smith is 0 for 2. Pitch from Snell. 4-4. Again with the range play. Wow. Smith will go ahead and swing. 6-2. That's a ball at the right field, a possible single. The ball is at the right. That is Margot out there. A 1-4. Is his range. He needs to make this. And he does. Margot makes the catch and takes a single away. That's a fly ball to right. Turner's base running rating is a 2. In order to get to third, he just has to roll under his rating. The only way he is out is on a 6-6. The only way he is out is on a 6-6. It's a 1 to 36 chance he's out. Yeah, just the luck of the Dodgers. He is out at third. Justin Turner tries to advance to third base. The only way he is out on a fly ball to right is on a 6-6. That's what's rolled. He is gone. Side retired. Are you kidding me? No runs and a hit and an error. At the end of 6, 4-2 Rays as Manuel Margot throws to third and guns him down. The only way he is out is on a 6 and a 6. Unbelievable. And that's what I rolled. And that's not the first time that's happened. Side retired. As Blake Snell pumps his fist, and he stays in the game. We go to the top of the 7th. Dustin May is due to pitch, and they're going to take him out because he really was not effective when he pitched last inning. So the Dodgers are going to go to the bullpen. It's right, left, right coming up, so the Dodgers will bring on a right-hander, and they're going to go with Joe Kelly. No record, but a 1.80 ERA. Quick rules question. Bases loaded with infield in, but double play rolls a 6. Do runners advance despite infield in with only out at first? I asked the question on that to I asked the question on that in the forum. Chris says on a roll of a 6, runners advance, which means the only play would have been to first base on that. Chris says runners advance. However, all right, I'm still considering having the runner out at the plate on the infield in, but he says runners advance on a 6 no matter what. Even if you hold the runner at third base, even if you say the runner holds, now of course with bases loaded, it's one thing, but even if you hold the runner at third base with like runners at second and third, and a 6 is rolled, he still scores. That is what he told me. As Baseball Demos joins us here at Globe Life Field. Top of the 7th inning, Rays leading 4-2. Joe Kelly will now pitch. Here's Randy Arozarena. He was the batter. He was the batter at the plate when Lowe got caught. When Lowe got picked off at second, or Lau got picked off at second. Kelly will pitch. That's a 6-3 wild pitch, ball 1. 6-1. That's a walk plus. That 5 is good. Arozarena trots down to first. Leadoff walk given up by Kelly. That'll bring up G-Man Choi. Infield goes to half. Strat roll 16. This time Arozarena does not get a chance to steal. Kelly will pitch. And that's a 5-2. Hit by pitch. 17 is high. Choi swings 5-6. That's a ground ball to first. Choi's double play rating 1. -2 from Kelly is a -1. Halfway makes it a 0. Shortstop for the Dodgers is Seeger. He has no adjustment. No chance of a double play. So we roll to see what we get. And that is a 6. Arozarena will make it to second base. Choi is out at first. As it must have been a slow-rolling grounder, the only play was to first base. Here's Manuel Margot. Margot is 2 for 3. He's having a good night tonight. Kelly will pitch to Margot. Infield now back. Actually, got to roll Strat first. Strat says a 5. No hit and run with a runner on second. Kelly will pitch. 4-2. That's a range play. Margot gets the swing. 1-4. That's a line drive right back to Kelly. Kelly's range is a 1. I'm sorry, it's a 3. Can't get it. Right up the middle. Base hit. Goes right past Kelly's head, and that's going to go into the outfield for a single. That's an S1. Arozarena's base running rating is a 3. He will score from second easily on that. It is 5-2 Rays on a base hit by Margot. Kelly's range is a 3, but a 5 was rolled, so it didn't matter. And that is it there. Margot is on first. The batter is Joey Wendell. And now Kelly is tired, but we'll see if we can get him to go a little longer here. There's still one out. Wendell is 1 for 3. Strat roll says an 8. Margot's got a good chance to steal here. Why not? He has a 15, nothing from Kelly, and the catcher, Smith, is a no adjustment. 1 to 15, Margot steals second base. Yes, he does, and he barely gets there under the tag. Margot steals his second stolen base of the game. He will hold it second. This is the World Series. You got to get runs. Infield will now go back to normal. Margot on its second. We re-roll the strat. That's a 4. Let's see. 8 divided by 2 is a 4. If Margot could steal third. A third base chance is a chance, but I think Margot will stay at second base and let Wendell bat. He barely made it to second. He might get gunned down at third. Kelly will pitch. That's a 6-6 strikeout chance. 16 is high. Wendell gets the swing. That's a 6-2. Base hit past first base. It's a single for Wendell. Manuel Margot's base running rating is a 5, and he will have no problem scoring from second. No problem scoring from second base. Wendell is safe at first. It's now 6-2 Rays. They are beginning to pile it on. That'll be it for Kelly. As Kelly comes to be ineffective, the next batter is Willie Adames. We'll see a new pitcher now for the Dodgers. And they're going to go with Brusdar Graterol. 1 win, 2 losses, a 3.09 ERA. Graterol is now the 5th Dodger pitcher. Still 1 out. Wendell on at first. Top of the 7th. 6-2 Rays. Infield goes back to halfway. Am I rolling a strat? No, I'm not rolling a strat or pickoff now. So Graterol will pitch. And that's a 2-1 strikeout chance. 2 got him. He struck out Adames. And that is out number 2. And now a chance for Kevin Kiermaier. Kiermaier having a heck of a game today. He's 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. Wendell on at first. No strat roll. Graterol will pitch. And that is a 5-4. That's a blank. Kiermaier gets the swing. 3-2. Star 5. And it's a ground ball to first. And that will end the inning. 2 runs for the Rays on 2 hits. A walk, a stolen base. We are at the 7th inning stretch. 6-2 Tampa Bay. Tribe Fan 879 joins us here at Globe Life Field. What we got coming up tonight? Well, tonight on 1985 Inside Pitch, we've got the San Diego Padres going up against the Houston Astros. A gigantic game in the National League West. Both teams have the same record. At 76 and 65 and are right now tied for third. A very big game tonight. It will be Lamar Hoyt taking on the Von Ryan Express. And tomorrow on Inside Pitch World Series, it'll be game number 3 of the 2020 World Series. They did have a day off in between it, but I'll go ahead and simulate the day off and we'll just play game number 3. So all pitchers will be fine. Blake Snell is tired, but he's so far been holding up. We're going to go with Cody Bellinger. He'll lead off for the Dodgers. This will probably be Snell's last batter for the simple reason as I got 2 righties coming up, and now you really got to think about taking Snell out. But let's see if he can go 7 innings here. Let's see if Snell can do it. Cody Bellinger will lead off. Kevin Cash says pull him. Kevin Cash can go cash me outside. Snell will pitch. 2-4. Error on a throw. Bellinger will swing 6-3. That's a fly ball to left field. That is out number 1. And there, of course, there's no error there. Next batter is A.J. Pollock. You got a 4-run lead. You know what? Snell, you're staying out there. Snell will stay out there. He has not hit a tired cell yet. Blake Snell will pitch to Pollock. That's a 3-3, a possible error. Pollock will swing 1-6. That's a ball hit to right field. That is a 15 against the lefty. That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run, A.J. Pollock. A ball hit to right field. That is a 15 against the lefty. And Pollock just sent that one. Gave the fans there in right field a souvenir. It is gone. Home run for A.J. Pollock. It's now 6-3. Home run given up by Snell. He's actually pitched beautifully today. Still 1 out. Enrique Hernandez is the batter now for the Dodgers. And that is going to be it for Snell. But that was off the batter card, not the pitcher card. But Snell pitched really well. He went further than he could, and he did good. So there you go, Kevin Cash. You should have kept him in. Rays will go to the bullpen. They got a right coming up, so they will go to a right-hander. And they will go with Nick Anderson. 2 wins, 1 loss, 6 saves, 0.55 ERA. Anderson will pitch to Enrique Hernandez. 6-3 now. 1 out. Anderson will pitch, and that's a 5-4. That's an automatic out, and it's going to be a star 4 and a ground out to first, and that is out number 2. The next batter here is Chris Taylor. Taylor is 0 for 2. Anderson with the pitch. 4-6. Strikeout plus. 14. Got him. Struck out Taylor, and the inning is over. Dodgers do get 1 run on a big blast by Pollock. At the end of 7, 6-3 Rays. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Rays is Mike Zunino. Gratterall. Let's see what I want to do with the Dodgers. Gratterall. He pitched 2 batters, I think. He's got 2 more batters left in him. Gratterall will stay up there, yeah. Gratterall will pitch to Zunino. Pitch from Gratterall. 5-2. Error on a grounder. Zunino, 1-4. He pops out to first. That's out number 1. No error there, obviously. Here's Austin Meadows. Meadows is 0 for 4. He's not had a good game today. Gratterall with the pitch. 4-6. Wild pitch. Ball 1. Gratterall again. 3-1. Strikeout chance. 3. Got him. He struck him out. 0 for 5 for Meadows, 2 outs. The batter now is Brandon Lau. Gratterall is now tired, but they're going to let him see if he can go. See if he can get one more hitter out of Gratterall. And that is a 4-4, and that's a strikeout chance. The 8 got him. He struck him out. Gratterall does the job, goes 1, 2, 3, and that's all you can ask for. We go to the bottom of the 8, 6-3 Rays. Leading off for the Dodgers is going to be Mookie Betts. Against right-handers, he kills them. You got right, left, right, and although Nick Anderson, of course, can be pulled. He only pitched to 2 batters, but it was the end of the inning. Anderson's going to come out, and the Rays are going to go to the bullpen, and I believe they'll go with a lefty in this case, and they'll go with Aaron Loup. 3 wins, 2 losses, a 2.52 ERA. Aaron Loup will pitch to Mookie Betts to start the bottom of the 8th inning. Loup coming on to pitch. That's a 6-4. That's an automatic out. And Mookie Betts star 2, and that's a ground out to second. After a great game yesterday where he was 3 for 5, he is 0 for 4 today, 1 out. Here's Corey Seeger. Loup with the pitch, 1-5. That's at the park. Globe Life Field says 6-3, and that's a fly out to left. Second out. And now Justin Turner. Loup has to pitch to him. Pitch from Loup. 2-2 walk chance. 10. That's good. Justin Turner will walk, and he'll trot down to first. So Turner makes it to first base, and the batter is Max Muncy. And they have not gotten him out yet. He is 3 for 3, three singles, but 2 of them are on range plays. Loup is tired, and they're going to take him out because Muncy does not hit righties as well as lefties. So out comes Loup. They'll bring in a right-hander to pitch to him. And they're going to go with John Curtis. 3 wins, no losses, 2 saves, a 1.80 ERA. John Curtis will come on to pitch. Now the Dodgers may try something here. Let's see what we got. See what I want to do with the Dodger lineup. Dodger bench is really not that great. But you know what? Muncy's 3 for 3. I'm going to let... Jeez, I understand he's 3 for 3, but I got to look at the card too. And I have to go with the most at-bats on the bench for the Dodgers. And it would be, you know what? It actually makes sense. Muncy's what, at first base? Let's see. He says card is hot. He invested in GameStop. Yeah, card is hot. All right, fine. Muncy's going to bat, although I really don't think it's a good idea. He's really not. He's dead weight against right-handed pitching. Curtis will pitch to Muncy. I know they didn't pinch hit for him, but I'm looking at the card. But then again, it is the postseason. You're right. Curtis will pitch. First, we got to see. There's no strat roll. Curtis with the pitch, 5-4. That's a range play. Muncy will swing. 1-2. That's a fly ball to left field. That's a Rosarena. His range is a 3. He will make the catch this time, and the inning is over. And that's a fly out to left. No runs, no hits. There was a walk at the end of 8. 6-3 Rays. as Muncy almost got another range play hit. We go to the top of the ninth. Coming on to bat for the Rays is Randy Arozarena. He is 1 for 3 today, singled and walked. Gratterall coming out. Dodgers will go to the pen. They got to keep it a 6-3 game. Arozarena hits everybody normally. It really doesn't matter. You got right, left, right. The Dodgers are going to go with Blake Treinen. 3 wins, 3 losses, a save, a 3.86 ERA. Treinen will pitch to Arozarena here to start the top of the ninth. Treinen with the pitch, 6-6, strikeout chance. 3, got him, he struck him out. Strikeouts Arozarena. That is out number 1. That will bring up G-Man Choi. Choi will bat. Treinen will pitch to Choi. Pitch on the way. 3-6. Strikeout chance. 6. Got him. He strikes out Choi. That's out number 2. And now Manuel Margot. Treinen's job, keep it 6-3. Treinen's pitch, that's a 2-3. That's a walk chance, plus 10, and that will walk Margot. Margot will trot down to first on a walk. Margot's had a great night tonight. He is now 3 for 4, 3 singles and a walk. And now a chance for Joey Wendell. Blake Treinen's going to pitch to Wendell. There is 2 outs. There's no strat. Treinen ready to pitch. 4-3. Strikeout chance. 17 is high. Wendell gets the swing. 4-2, and he grounds it to second base. Inning over. Nothing for the Rays in the top of the ninth. Will we see some ninth inning magic? Bottom of the ninth inning, Rays leading 6-3. Rays are going to go to the pen. They're going to bring out the closer, as they should. And they're going to go with Diego Castillo. 3 wins, no losses, 4 saves, 1.66 ERA. Castillo coming in for the save. Well, I made 5 pitching changes with Tampa Bay, but I made there's a total. That's Castillo is the 11th pitcher being used in this game. Diego Castillo will come in to pitch. Leading off for the Dodgers is Will Smith. He will bat at 289. Diego Castillo will pitch to Smith. He's 0 for 3. Castillo's pitch, 4-2. Home run, question mark. Smith is a righty. A 1-3, that's a 20, way too high. Smith will swing, 4-3, a fly out to left. And Smith is now 0 for 4. That's out number 1. Here's Cody Bellinger. Bellinger will bat. 1 out. Castillo with the pitch. 5-6. Strikeout plus 10. Got him. Struck him out. He gets Bellinger on a strikeout plus 10. Nails him. 2 down. And now A.J. Pollock. Pollock hit a home run last time. He is 2 for 3. Could we have a 1-2-3 inning here? RJL 518, very rare. Castillo will pitch. 6-4. Range play at the park. Globe Life Field. says 1-5, fly ball to left field. The ball is hit to Arozarena. His range is a 3. He can't get it. It's a base hit. Is it a single or a double? That's going to be a double for Pollock. He hits it over Arozarena's head. Pollock's third hit of the game. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 at 9th inning at RJL 518? I think not. A.J. Pollock is on second base. Enrique Hernandez is coming up. He is 1 for 3 with a double. Let's see what we're going to do here. I really would like a better hitter here than Enrique Hernandez. Hernandez is at second base. Can I move anybody? Yeah, I could. Taylor is what, in left field? You need a base runner here. You need a better hitter. Enrique Hernandez is going to come out. And coming into pinch hit for the Dodgers is going to be Edwin Rios. So Edwin Rios is going to pinch hit against Diego Castillo. Pollock on its second. I can use any batter I want. It's a 9th inning, so I can go with the most highest average. Edwin Rios will go against Castillo. 2 outs. Pollock on its second. I'm not rolling the strat roll anyway. I shouldn't even have to roll a strat anyway. Doesn't matter. No strat. Castillo will pitch to Rios. That's a 2-1. That's a walk plus 10. And Rios will walk. And now the tying run coming to the plate. And that is a bad walk because Castillo has pitched to 4 batters and he is now tired. And here's Chris Taylor, who definitely has home run power. Runners at first and second. Pollock at second. Rios on at first. You've got to take Castillo. Taylor hits righties a little better than lefties. They're going to take Castillo out, and the Rays are going to go to the bullpen. No pickoff roll. He didn't have one. The Rays are going to go to the bullpen, and coming on to pitch will be Ryan Sheriff. 1 win, no loss, a save. He has no ERA. Ryan Sheriff will pitch to Chris Taylor. He is the tying run. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Pollock at second. Rios at first. No pickoff roll. He has no blank there. Sheriff will pitch to Taylor. Dodger fans on their feet here at Globe Life, hoping for something to happen. Rays fans hoping to get this game over. Pitch from Sheriff. 4-4. It's a range play. It's a range play. Taylor gets the swing. It's a 3-1. It's a ground ball to short. The infield is normal. Shortstop for the Rays is Adames. His range is a 2. He can't get it. It's a base hit for Taylor. That becomes a single pass short. Pollock's base running rating is a 3. Becomes a 4 with 2 outs. A single to short will score him. He will come in to score. Rios's base running rating is a 2. Single to short to get to third needs to be a 5. He will hold at second base. Taylor's on at first. It's 6-4. With 2 outs. Now the winning run is at the plate, and guess who it is? It's Mookie Betts. Base hit for Taylor. Scores a run. Runners now at first and second. Betts the batter, and yes, Sheriff will pitch to him. 2 outs. 6-4. Mookie Betts has no home run power against lefties at all. He's a 0 against left-handed pitching. Sheriff will stay out there. Betts is 0 for 4 today. 2 outs. But can Betts come through with a big hit? You better, you bet. Rios at second. Taylor at first. Betts the batter. There is no strat roll. Sheriff will pitch. It's a 5-6. It's a blank. Betts gets to swing. It's a 5-3. Star 2. It's a ground ball to third. Picked up there by Wendell. He will go ahead and throw to second to get Taylor. That's the game. Rays pull it off 6-4. What a finish. 1 run on 2 hits. The Rays tie the series up at 1, and it took a lot for them to do it. Final line score coming up. For the Rays, 6 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. For the Dodgers, 4 runs, 8 hits and 1 error. Blake Snell does get the win. He picks up the win in the game. The loss goes to May. The loss goes to Dustin May. He takes the loss. Sheriff will get the save. He does pick up the save in order to close the game. So we have a tie series here at Globe Life Field. And the Rays and Dodgers are now tied at 1. Big win for the Rays, and it should be exciting. We'll see what Game 3 has to offer tomorrow. And don't forget, tonight, we got the Padres and the Astros on the 85 season replay pennant race. So I know Steeler fan will join us for that game tonight. C&D Baseball TV with Tony Porter, Steeler fan, Tribe fan, Bears Den, baseball demos. Philip Reynolds. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Be most appreciated. Subscribe if you've not done so. We'll see you guys later tonight. The Rays tied the series up at 1. They win today 6-4. We'll see you guys later. Take care.